Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you today, folks. It is Christmas Eve. Before we get into it, hot take, and I don't care what anybody has to say. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is a Christmas movie. There it is. I said it. I don't want to argue about it. Argue with somebody else. That's right. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Christmas movie. There's Christmas gifts. It's set in the winter time. Christmas is being had. Christmas dinner. We get the Nimbus. I mean, there's just so many Christmas themes going on. We if we're gonna call Die Hard a Christmas movie because all the Christmas themes, can we do the same to Harry Potter? I'm just saying. Now let's get into what we're talking about today. Sports Business Journal names Caitlin Clark the best sports business athlete. Folks, this is bittersweet. This is a bittersweet moment for all of us. Sweet because of another award for the best player in women's basketball, right? Another award for the biggest star in the WNBA. Another award for the largest featured attraction in American sports. Caitlin Clark. There it is. Chalk it up. Boom. Another one in the win column. But it's bittersweet, like I said. Bitter for what, folks? With every award, we got to come here and we need to thank everybody that came before us. So here, Sue Bird. I want to say thank you to Sue Bird. I want to say thank you to Jack Frost. I want to say thank you to Rudolph. Folks, if Rudolph didn't take those sacrifices, would Santa be able to deliver presents? That's somebody that I don't think gets enough credit, right? We're talking about who paved the way for the WNBA, but who paved the way for your childhood? Santa Claus. So how about you give some credit to Santa Claus? Rudolph, the red-nosed Rudolph, salute to you. Everybody who came before Caitlin Clark needs to get shown their respect. Straight out of the article, no one thought this day would ever come. An NBA team riding a WNBA team's coattails. But that's how Caitlin Clark has changed the world. The Indiana Fever are now a global brand that Indiana Pacers executives say they can only hope to someday replicate, which once again proves why Clark is Sports Business Journal's choice as the best sports business athlete of the year for 2024. She has unlocked the power of women's athletics with a following that has drawn comparisons to Michael Jordan in his Chicago Bulls heyday. I want to stop right here. The Indiana Fever are now a global brand that Indiana Pacers executives say they can only hope to someday replicate. This is a piece of the puzzle that I don't think people talk about enough. The Indiana Fever are the biggest team in Indiana. It is what it is. You want to argue with the Colts? Go ahead. I'm not going to argue football with you. They're definitely bigger than the Pacers. What else is out there? You let me know. College sports. Notre Dame. It's the Colts, the Fever. Fever are bigger than the Pacers. Let me know, people from Indiana. Let me know if the Fever are playing Sunday 1 o'clock game and the Colts are playing Sunday 1 o'clock game. What are you watching? Let me know in the comment section below. But the part that doesn't get brought up enough, when it comes to Las Vegas, the Raiders, they're not worried about the Las Vegas Aces at all. Right? Mark Davis is like, yeah, here's money. Leave me alone. Mark Davis is like, yeah, here's a bunch of money. Leave me alone. Are the Aces bigger than the Golden Knights? Probably. Are the Aces going to be there when the NBA team lands? Not likely. Are the Aces going to be bigger than the Athletics when the Athletics come to town? Probably. What about New York? Liberty, Knicks. Not even a question. Atlanta Dream, Atlanta Hawks. Not even a question. Chicago Sky. Chicago Bulls, not even a question. Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Sparks, not even a question. You would have to think when it gets to Las Vegas, not even a question. The only difference Las Vegas has against above all the other cities, they have their footprint first. They have their foot in the door first. They already have their fan base. So what Caitlin Clark means to the city is a big deal and doesn't get spoken about nearly enough. What does get spoken about enough is her overseas draw. We're talking about a Canada game. Why isn't Caitlin Clark playing in Canada? Why don't you have your biggest star playing in Canada? Well, maybe we'll see her in Paris. Maybe we'll see her in the UK. Maybe we'll see her in Germany. When she played in an Annika Sorenstam Golf Pro in November, she attracted Arnold Palmer-type galleries and signed autographs on hats, t-shirts, and bearskin. The WNBA is not oblivious, and according to sources, eventually will schedule a Fever game overseas to capitalize on her Q rating. Privately, the plan is to market the Fever like they're America's team, which they already are. Indiana Fever are America's team. Everybody that follows sports knows of the Indiana Fever. They might not know the Aces. That's a fact. They might not know the Liberty. That's a fact. They may not know the Sky, the Dream, the Sun, the Sparks. These are all facts. The Lynx, the Storm. These are all facts. The Mercury. These are all facts. They might not know those teams. But Caitlin Clark's team, Indiana Fever, they know. They know. That's the truth. That's the truth. And what are they going to put overseas? It has to be Caitlin Clark versus Sabrina Ionescu. It has to be Caitlin Clark versus Sabrina Ionescu. It is what it is. Two of your biggest draws, two of your biggest names. They don't want to miss out on this moment again. Fans waiting for USA representation to come overseas and play basketball, and everybody except Caitlin Clark is playing on the court. The WNBA and damn sure the NBA doesn't want to replicate that moment. So who are they going to put across the court from her? We can't. If we're doing Asia Wilson, we're wasting the moment. If we're doing Asia Wilson, we're wasting the moment. If it's anybody not Sabrina, I need to be honest, we're wasting the moment. Not only Sabrina for her name, that's New York's team. Liberty? No. New York? Yeah, I know New York. Liberty basketball? I have no idea. New York? Yeah, I've heard of that city. I'll go play. WNBA need to capitalize on that moment. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Caitlin Clark winning Sports Business Journal's Best Sports Athlete. Unfortunately, we have to come up here and give credit to those before us. Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, Becky Hammond. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate all that you did. Sylvia Fowles, Cynthia Cooper. Thank you so much. Cheryl Swoops. How could I forget Cheryl Swoops? How could I forget Cheryl Swoops, the number one player who paved the way? How could I forget? Maya Moore, CC's favorite. How could I forget all these great players? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel as always. Take it easy.